PT Kereta Api Indonesia Persero is a state-owned enterprise that provides, regulates, and manages rail transportation services in Indonesia. PT KAI's main services include passenger transportation, freight transportation, and infrastructure and facilities rental. To achieve KAI's vision to be Indonesia's best transportation ecosystem solution, KAI has some missions that consist of providing transportation systems that meet customers' needs, develop integrated mass transportation solutions through various investments, and also advance national development through partnership with stakeholders. 75 years since PT KAI established, in the last few years, KAI has carried out many internal organizational transformations as well as service improvement transformations. In 2009, there was a shifting from product-oriented to customer-oriented, which had a huge impact in creating pleasant service quality for customers. Along with the dynamics of the business world and the growing market demand, currently KAI also organizes other supporting business activities by utilizing its resources. Among them are the management of property related to railroad services, railroad-based tourism, restaurants on the train and stations, including catering and logistics distribution services. Being one of the state-owned enterprise that has carried out a massive and positive transformation, PT KAI has received various awards, one of which was the most reliable railways transportation company in Indonesia at the 2019 Indonesia Living Legend Companies Award.
Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope during this pandemic we are always in good condition. While we are in gathering, let's discuss about the evaluation and strategy of our company during this pandemic. There are many things that we can convey and of course we will report to our CEO. So let's begin the discussion starting from the condition of our company before the pandemic.
Pandemic situation, PT KAI is certainly being affected. But how did PT KAI's business actually run before the pandemic?
PT KAI is a state-owned company. Our mandate to run business activities transportation sector. The test is going well and we are always improving our service. Based on the 2019 report, during that year, we carried 430 million passengers, while the volume of goods we move is approximately 47 tons. This sector, there is no other players in the railroad business, meaning there is a monopoly. Although with this condition, there is no guarantee that we will dominate the transportation market. Trains cannot be compared with other modes. The main thing is track or rail, and the infrastructure we manage is limited. Trains are only dominant in Java, while in Sumatra is not yet fully connected. Yeah, in Indonesia only 2 islands we are separate. Transformation program that have been successfully implemented include e-ticketing, improving the quality of services in cabin, station, and we have success in our coming schedules relay. With this improvement in 2019, we recorded a omset of 26 trillion rupiah and a net profit of 1.8 trillion rupiah.
Thank you, Bebam. That is very comprehensive explanation about our company. Now, we know about the company position by the programs and business strategies. But, as we know that we were facing this pandemic era, so how about company condition during these hard situations?
I can guess your expectation. Alright, the pandemic is understandable by all cycle. We must know that our main task is only to serve transportation service. What we can do in case of activity limitation. There must be a decrease in passenger and volume of goods, and finally we can guess what our income will be. From transportation service, down by half. Our profit in 2020 is minus 2.8 trillion rupiah. But we also have to admit that revenue from transformation service is not only our KPI. There are the achievements that we can be proud of. In 2020, we improved the accuracy of our service and the safety of our operation is better. There are three main initiatives as a form of economic project support, namely high-speed railways, what we know as KCIC, Kereta Cepat Indonesia Cina, transit-oriented development project in KCIC area station, and Bogor Jakarta LRT project. This program is running well even though there is a pandemic. We manage all this with various challenges we face.
Well, I want to add information about our company strategy that is currently running to keep our company sustained during this pandemic. For the first, protect the people. We strive that the rights of employees' interests are still fulfilled and there is no salary reduction. For the second, about liquidity, how to keep our liquidity still running relates to number 3, efficiency, namely reducing expenses by negotiating with vendors such as for facility maintenance or negotiating with the government to reduce the AC or eliminate it. Now the fourth, we will increase revenue by increasing the volume and variety of types of logistic shipments, such as vegetables, fruits, and others. And now the next additional information is also related to coal transportation. Related to the Europe Convention regarding coal, we will get a surge in profits due to the increasing volume of coal transportation. And it is good for us.
From all the services focus that PT KAI serve, moving people, moving goods, rental of facilities and infrastructure, we can see that the most impacted by this pandemic is moving people. As we know, the passengers number is decreasing due to social distancing policy. Related to that, we will specify our analysis on that area. To understand how is PT KAI business in moving people is being operated, we can see the business model canvas. The revenue stream is mainly from the ticket sales, advertisement, and station merchant rent fee. This revenue stream is highly impacted by the people mobilization in the station. On the other side, the operational cost it still has to be fulfilled even though there is a fewer passenger that using train. We know that pandemic has been affecting our entire life. The enforced shift during the worst of the pandemic to virtual working, consuming, and socializing, it is all shifting to virtual activity. Adoption of digital will be required to accelerate any sort of experience that going virtually. Embracing tools or facility that support flexibility will be needed in the future to fulfill customers' needs. With all over the years with history of making great performance, PT KAI has built its strength. Being massive transportation with jam-free and also having a good quality of services and good company branding make PT KAI has strong competitive advantage. This proves that PT KAI has successful in improving its service quality since 2009. But on the other hand, right now we're having negative trend on the passenger, and we really dependent on mobility policy, where and when people allowed to have mobility outside. Adding the changing in consumer behavior with its weaknesses, reduction in demand might be continue to happen. By all of the condition, KAI still has opportunities in providing its services by creating additional value and giving new experience journey. Embracing facility that can support more productivity and flexibility can be one of them. Pushing end-to-end journey that can be self-service virtually is also will be really important in helping KAI facing new upcoming challenges. Increase the revenue by creating more value to the customer can be happen through collaboration with other parties. Even though PT KAI has lost profit in 2020 around 2.8 trillion rupiah, right now during the pandemic, KAI can manage well the existing long-term project such as KCIC, TOD, and LRT. But to overcome our crisis during circumstance, KAI need to have disruptive business strategy. Considering passenger transport services has huge contribute to company's revenue before the pandemic, we see the opportunity to revive this service after pandemic. Having strength in good quality of services, KAI still can run this service even though company must facing the changing consumer behavior after the pandemic. As being in monopolistic market in railway transportation, KAI need to disrupt their core strategy by enhance the business value. Nowadays, people have tendency to be more productive and minimize the idle time. Customer focus always become first priority as KAI attempt to enhance customer journey. Or, to provide customers' need, a disruptive idea about having co-working space inside train could give another value and improve KAI services. People could have experience work from train and enjoy the ambience of train. KAI has to always find a way to transform business downturn into the opportunity, so by then, KAI can have sustainable business.
Thank you for the insight. I think we need to arrange new business strategy to bounce back from this hard time. First, let's talk about what is our goal, how we overcome it, and when. This framework maybe can help us to determine our goal achievement. First, what is our specific goals? Of course, it's to increase number of passenger after pandemic situation, and to measure is about the number of passenger growth. And the achievement is to collaborate between PT KAI and any other parties that giving added value or efficiency the budget to accommodate future consumer needs, especially in productive time. And the relevancies is that market still exists to overcome the uncertainty after pandemic situation and change customer behavior. Disruptive strategy is needed, and the time bound is between 2 until 3 years after pandemic situation. In order to boost number of passengers, we must enhance customer experience journey. Thus, our services product could be attractive to customer. Our data mentioned that the biggest contribution margin is from executive user, which is the businessman or woman. Then, the study during pandemic, there were shifting on demand. All job and tasks could be done by online, and people likely to always productive. This is the opportunity for KAI can take to facilitate to pass the customer needed. Train is no longer only for transportation to moving people, but also could be everything people need while moving. Therefore, in order to providing customer needs, a disruptive idea about having co-working space inside our train could improve our services. Passengers can use this facility to support their productivity. Now they can working from train with this enjoyable ambience, make them comfortable to experience travel with train. In order to succeeding this disruptive idea, we need emphasizing the importance of collaboration, how to build, how to operate, and transfer our product to customer. There are possibilities to have collaboration with several parties. First, we need Wi-Fi service to support our connection without distraction. And we can have cooperation with telecom company. And the second, regarding tools and facility, we can collaborate with local interior designers, our furnishing, and also tech company. And last but not least, it will be great if we can cooperate with the company that need accommodation working space area during their business trip.
At the end of this discussion, I'll emphasize we must strive to achieve our mission. Monopoly business facility do not guarantee that continue of our business. I will encourage top management to immediately realize our initiative, especially our commitment to build a transportation ecosystem. In order to be market leadership, need a differentiating product. Disrupting the original or core business could enhance the business value. One of them is end-to-end services and TOD, transit-oriented development. If we success in realizing TOD, it means that we can change the civilization of society. We imagine when the utilization of MRT has been achieved, no more traffic jams can community achieve run according to the time they expect.